Hey everyone, welcome. I apologize first and foremost because I have been a little bit quiet lately in putting out my readings, and it's never on purpose. It is because there have been some things going on in my life, and spiritually and physically and all of that. So I'm going always with my guidance, what spirit wants me to do when spirit wants me to do it is regarding readings. And so I am here today because I feel I'm going to just kind of speak how it comes out. I feel blessed. My life is blessed. If you remember those videos that I put out regarding affirmation, yes, I do feel my life is blessed. So I want to say something. I prayed over the cards today, and I was guided to use the energy oracle deck as a reading to kind of gauge a general feeling of what's happening around you. I feel like it's this week, and of course, you can kind of uh, get with your guides and maybe confirm that if you want. I don't know. But I just wanted to say that because there is something special here. And what I'm hearing is look at the blessings. The first card that popped out was what is the energy that's coming in this week? And I feel specifically this week. And the card that comes out is the door to romance. So listen, some of you are having some heart healings going on. And I feel as if it is um, romantic in nature. That's what this is saying. Okay, I do feel that for there's a couple stories here. One could be romance, as in romantic partner relationship, and the other could be your falling in love with yourself all over again and finding you. But listen, more along the lines of romance, partnership. So, what I'm feeling here is Spirit saying, you've been focusing on some of the negative things lately, and it's causing a strain in your relationship. It's causing a strain within your own self. It's stunting your spiritual growth because you're focusing on the lack of or the negativity in a relationship. Okay, do you see how the heart in this cage is it looks like the heart is or has been caged, sort of guarded, and not allowing yourself to kind of see the beauty in what is there, but more focused on the stressful times right now in your relationship. So what I feel here with this card with the heart caged here is that there's something opening up for you regarding your seeing something about this relationship in a more positive light. Because look, here we have the journey card. Okay, so the journey card represents there's movement, and you see how she's sort of putting, what is that behind her? Let me see. Bear with me. It almost feels like to me there's something she's putting away behind her. She's not looking back. It's almost like she's like, okay, I'm letting go of this, whatever it is. Or it could be that she's grabbing onto something, but keeping it at a distance. So I feel that this relationship, whatever it is, whatever's been going on, is on a journey right now. Okay, you're exploring something, um, and I feel like some of you are kind of on the brink of, you know, do I let go of this? Do I stay? What do I do? And I'm saying in this relationship, it could be husband wife, it could be boyfriend girlfriend, it could be um, whatever. I feel like it's a romantic setup here, relationship. And so this journey that you're going on. Some of you are embarking on a very what I hear. I don't know which angel. I would love to know which angel is. In some of my readings, I hear the word lucrative a lot. So one of our guys is saying this is a lucrative journey, and they mean that in the most spiritual way, a very valuable um, lesson, a journey that needs to be explored by you and your partner. For some of you, you could indeed be going on a literal trip. Maybe someone's going to ask you to go somewhere away with them, okay? Now, I know a lot of things aren't open right now because of COVID, but I feel like this is something that's in the works and planning for a trip uh, not too far off, maybe a year, half a year from now, when things start to lighten up a little bit, we hope. And so I feel like somebody is going to be asked to join them on a journey, a trip. It could be a short trip, but there's something here, guys. The core of this is romance. Okay, I'm gonna say that lately I've been thinking a lot about love. What is love? Why? Uh, the difference between people, partners. One person views it this way, another views it that way. I see love as love. Love is love. Does it matter? Are you in love or are you feeling love? I don't know. All I know is that love is love. And my journey, my sole purpose is to love my way through and to be that person to open up the hearts, help other people open up your heart to love, to receive love, to give love, to heal so you can experience love, okay? So this is really I'll show you the next card. The sun card comes out, okay? Because there's a light here. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I don't like to say at the end of the tunnel because it almost seems like at the end. But this light comes in, the sun comes in to kind of expose those things that are in the dark, those feelings that were kept trapped or whatever. And Archangel Samuel comes in to offer his assistance in brevity and courage and strength to get through this time because it is challenging a little bit for some of you. Okay, this isn't about uh, so much about when is my partner coming for me. It's more your partner will be magnetized to you when you open up your own heart. I say this over and over, guys, and so many people flock to the romance readings, tarot readings. That's perfectly fine, but you can't open up fully you can't receive fully full healthy love until you're healthy and full of love, until your cup runneth over, so to speak. And so it is a journey to get there. And guys, I just want to say this, it doesn't come quickly sometimes. It does take patience. And the thing about patience is if you're like, oh God, patience, I hate that word. How much longer do I have to wait? Well, here's the thing. So, what I feel Archangel Michael here saying is that when you are waiting for something, so use cooking as an example. When you're hungry and you're cooking, you can't stop short of the cooking process or it won't be done, and you could get sick. But the thing about what I'm trying to compare here is that we get impatient and we want it to be done quicker and quicker and quicker, and we want the situation to be resolved, and we want what we want within seconds rather than however long it's supposed to take. And so when we do that and we take shortcuts, guys, we're going to run into relationships that aren't um, maybe not the best for us. And so Spirit is here to say, yeah, this is about love. It is about romance. But guess what? So I hear the words healer, heal thyself. And so the same goes with you guys. Heal thyself. And look at the relationship through the eyes of love, right? Ask your guides to help you. Ask them to be with you, to guide you through this, and to help you see things clearly. Because some of us, and I am guilty too, tend to look at the negative side of it and go, I'm only seeing this side of it. I'm not seeing the other person's point of view. How can we work on this? But the thing is that you both have to be willing to come from a place within your heart that's genuine to work on it. If you know something isn't working and that person, just their breathing drives you crazy, it's like, is that really meant for you? So you have to be in a place of oh, thank you, Archangel Michael. Innocence. Okay. So he says you're in a place of innocence as you move forward through this relationship, and you feel the presence of the divine, and feel the presence of love, okay, within yourself. And uh, something that I was talking to someone about recently and helping someone through something was a situation where this person fell in love with the person she's seeing, and that person cares very much for her, but he can't say he loves her yet. And it crushes her, it hurts her. And the thing about that is this: love is something that comes from within. Okay, words are great, they're great. Actions are even greater, because if you can say I love you all day long, and if your actions don't show it, then you're going to be in a place where you don't it doesn't feel right. It feels wrong. Something doesn't feel right. Okay, so it has to be balanced. I'm not going to go into all that. I want to say this: Archangel Michael is here to say we're all innocent in this. you know um Whoever this is for, whatever romantic relationship you're in, or situationship, I should say, even if it's a best friend, it's like you need to allow time for things to heal. Maybe some things were said, some things were done that were not um uh didn't make you happy. It caused a rift between you. It caused some movement apart. uh Things can be that way. It can get that way when things get out of balance. um and so here Archangel Michael says, um make a commitment. But I want to say this: it came in upside down. So this make a commitment card, I feel like that's why I feel like this romantic situation, is already in a committed relationship. You're just feeling very um how do I say it? You can't quite fit the puzzle piece in. Okay, that's kind of what's going on here. So I want to just do another a message from Sacred Spirit. Actually, let me just do this. I'm gonna ask our romance angel cards real quick for some advice on this, please. Okay. Let me just shuffle one more time, because there was like a bunch that came out. This relationship is destined to revitalization, right? For some of you, it could very well be that you're gonna finally see the truth and move on to something else. But for the most part, I feel like it's committed relationships that you guys are kind of um, gonna open your eyes to something, and then you look at this person in a new light. So it's going to spark a revitalization, like a breath of fresh air, into your already committed relationship. And, oh, so when I was shuffling, I was seeing the card worth waiting for. It kind of just snuck out a little bit. It didn't actually fall when I do the cards. They'll fall out of the deck if it's something that I need to present to you. But I'm going to say this. This is what Archangel Michael says too. This situation is causing you to have faith, okay? Have faith. And I can say to you, faith doesn't always come easy, but it's not something that you can, how do I say this? Faith is already there within you. You just haven't allowed it to present itself because you've been wrapped up in whatever situation you're in. Balance is coming in for you guys. Okay, there's a balance that's needed, a much needed balance. I see someone yawning, like kind of putting their hand over their mouth, yawning, like I'm bored. I'm really bored with this. And so I feel like it's unbalanced, and something is coming in, a breath of fresh air. Um, is coming in to lift up and revitalize this relationship. It is very important that you understand that you can't do this alone, guys. You really need to call upon your guides and be open. Don't just say, "Come in and fix this." Uh, Say to your guides, "Whatever is the best option here, whatever's in my highest good, whatever's in our highest good here, please show us the way." And when you open up to that, that brings in the faith, that opens up the faith that you have within you already, and brings in that sacred healing. Okay, so speaking of sacred healing, I'm gonna just do these cards real quick. This is gonna be a short video, um, and let me see here. I'm sorry, I said this is going to be a short video. It will be no longer than 30 minutes. I'm just saying that because I don't feel that there's a lot more content here from Spirit. So Spirit says, listen, align your universe, align your thoughts with your heart. So if you think about it, the person that you love and the relationship that you are in, sometimes we can conjure up stories in our head that we believe are true that aren't true. So when you get in a situation where you feel like, what do I do? What do I do? Go to your heart space. How does your heart feel when you say, I really want this relationship to work? How does your heart feel versus your head? Because you can think all day long about relationships, about love, about whatever, but it's your heart that counts. Okay, yeah, I mean, we use our brain to, you know, to sort things out, but if it doesn't match and we're not at peace, then we're not in the right space. So go within your heart, trust your heart, guys. Okay, that is aligning body, mind, spirit. That's aligning everything. For some of you, I feel like it is a situation with could be a best friend that maybe you're sharing space with them and it's not going so well. I feel like it's your personalities clash, and I feel like that for a reason, because there's something coming in to kind of really put the spotlight on what's not working, and not to linger in that what's not working, but to find a solution to fix it. Because let me tell you, you are not going to fix another person. Their personality is their personality. And whatever needs fixing, give it to the universe. Allow it to happen. Say to the universe, I'm whatever is in my highest good here. Okay, it's scary. Change is scary, but I feel like it's right here on the cusp, guys. All right. So I'm just going to run a few more cards and then I'm going to wrap it up. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Look, there are two paths ahead. So which one will you choose? And what I'm hearing from the divine, what I'm hearing from Spirit is, whichever path you choose, you'll always be brought back to the right path, whether or not you choose this path or that path. And some of you may be really thinking on it, you know, really stressing over, oh God, what do I do here? But here, the divine comes in to say, I've got you. My daughter would say, I've got you, boo. But so the divine comes in to say, I've got you here. So whatever decision you make, whatever path you choose, as long as you have faith and trust, you're going to be led to the right path. There will be, maybe one path has more obstacles than the other. And if it does, the universe opens up those pathways, okay? So whatever it is, whatever path you take, fate takes over and you will be guided and directed. The situations will be open up to new opportunities, to heal things, to whatever that needs to be healed. And so you're going to be in a place where you might have to say, okay, you know what? I can't be in the middle of the road anymore. I can't be standing here at the crossroads. I have to make a decision. I have to move forward. And so when you make that decision to say, I'm going on this path, I'm going to go. You ever be at have you ever been at a stoplight where you know there's something wrong with that thing? It's like, okay, this is longer than I should be sitting here. It's red and it's not turning. And so you make a decision to go. You're like, you know what? No cars are coming. The light is stuck. I'm going to go. Usually it's me at a red light turning left or something. And so then if there's nothing coming and the stoplight is stuck, I'm going to go. So this is kind of where you are. I feel like you're kind of at that place where it's like, I'm going to go anyways, and whatever happens, happens. That's where Spirit says, bravo. You made the right choice to just go. Whatever you do, don't just stay stagnant. Okay, go. And so there will be some guidance here, and Spirit says, listen, don't linger on. The reason why I see this bird here is because he's sort of birds don't usually just hover. They're usually flying around, whatever, right? So they're saying observe limitations, but don't linger on them. Don't sit on them. Just kind of look at it and go, oh, okay, there's a limitation here. There's something that's holding me back. How can I move around that or past it? Okay. Don't sit and go, ugh, I'm stuck. I'm never getting out of this. Don't do that. Spirit says you have faith for a reason. Move forward in that faith. Um, there is a divine plan. There is a divine will for you, for everyone, okay? So know that whatever this divine plan is, it will be revealed to you. This is a sacred time, guys. This is a time of, now that the election is over and we know who's going to be our leader. And by the way, I'm not going to interject whether I'm what party I'm affiliated with, only because this reading isn't about that. But what I'm saying is, now that the election is over, we can kind of go, okay, that's over. Now, please, divine, guide me. Um, I want to be able to make a decision and move forward now. Enough of the stagnation, enough of the unpleasant stuff. I want to be happy. I want to be free. I want to be in a healthy place. And I want equality. I want someone, I want love. And I want the kind of love that I deserve. And what's happening here is that if you don't feel you deserve love, guess what's going to happen? The universe is going to magnetize to that. The universe is going to be like, okay, you don't feel you deserve love, then I'm going to give you this half-assed lover here. All right? Sorry, I don't mean to sound rude or crude, but the universe magnetizes to that. So if you can heal from within and you can practice self-love every day, something for yourself, whatever it is, a little extra time in the shower, a massage, a um, 15 minutes to yourself, whatever it is that makes you feel better about yourself, do that, okay? Because that's how you build up your self-love, and you exercise that time to yourself. The giving to yourself is what's important here, okay? So I do feel like there is some sort of travel, like I said in the beginning, and there are some. I feel like there are messages coming in. There are signs to look for. Um, if you see synchronicities and numbers or something like that, or a favorite words to a song that keep coming on the radio over and over again, or whatever it is, pay attention, because there's something that's triggering a move for you, some movement in your relationship. Like I said, it could be physical travel, but there's something coming in regarding movement, guys. All right, so I'm gonna stop this reading right there, and say a little thank you to Spirit for being here to give us this guided message, and for loving us enough to get our attention, to pay attention, so we can apply these messages for us, for ourselves, okay? It is imperative that you guys understand that there is so much importance right now on love, just love within yourself, for others, and be able to receive love and to manifest um, that kind of love towards you. I never believe that you can manifest a certain person towards you, because if they're not meant for you, they're not in your highest good, then that's not a good idea. But I do believe that if you put your intention out there to ask for love, um, ask for love, for someone to come in that will love you as God loves you, as God sees you, as unconditional love. Okay. That's what I have for you today. Spirit is done here, I believe, for now. And I really wish you a very blessed day and week ahead. So, the energy for this week really is love, guys. It is something coming in, and for each of you, it will mean different things, but you'll see. And don't be surprised if you have a furry friend that comes along and you want to adopt it or whatever, because I feel that love needs to be given, love needs to be received, and it needs to be given and received in a healthy way, and that's coming in for you guys. All right, I will wrap it up here and let you know that I love you all. I'm with you always. And when I am not on regularly like I normally am, that means that I'm being guided by Spirit to take some time. Okay, have a great day. We'll talk soon.